thank you so much for taking time from your busy schedule to give this video a watch. I really appreciate it. Today, I thought I would do something a little bit different in that I would share one of the tools that I use to help me to make some of my activity books, Bible videos, and Etsy packs. The name of the software is Puzzle Publishers. I use Puzzle Publishers a lot. This is not a sponsored video, but I do have a affiliate link in the description below that would give me a small commission should you decide you like the program and would like to buy it through my link to help support my channel. I'm in the Pro section, and you can see from this that it has quite a few programs to choose from. You can make Sudoku, you can create mazes, you can make a finish the image puzzle, dot to dot. But the one I would like to concentrate on today is called Word Search Crazy Pro. This is the dashboard of the Word Search Crazy Pro. Here you can see we have the ability at the puzzle type to create a puzzle that's alphabet or numeric. You can change the puzzle width by moving the slider along. So right now I have two little words that I've already entered into the word box to make the puzzle. So I could show you how it works. And I've set it up that if should I say like I had the word birthday girl here, instead of having the space in between, I could remove it so there would be no funny spaces in the middle of the puzzle. This allows the words in the word search to go forwards and backwards, or you can have it to go diagonally. So you have the ability to choose the difficulty of your puzzle. You can change the text color, the background color. You can change the puzzle's opacity. There's a whole lot of things you can do. But right now, let's just generate the puzzle with the two words that I have in the box. Now, as you can see, setting this to the lowest setting, you have a simple 4x4 puzzle. This is a handy feature because not only does it allow you to make a very simple puzzle for a child that, say, it's just learning to do puzzles, something that will not be so complicated that they get frustrated, makes a nice starting tool, and also to expand to someone with wants more complicated and intense puzzle. But since you can change this from alphabet to numeric, it comes in very handy because, say, let's erase the words, and we could put in a simple set of numbers and generate the puzzle. It comes in handy because if you were to do a very simple puzzle like this, you would run in danger of repeating numbers. See, as you can see here, you've just already, this list isn't long enough, and you had the 55 repeated potentially because the child might think 555. Well, you got the 55 here, and they might not know which one to pick. And the fun thing is that with this option, you could say, make a list. I'm going to get Notepad open here. And you could, in the screen, say you want to do a math, because it has the numeric, let's say you wanted to do a number search where they had to solve the math problem and then find the solution in the puzzle. So you could do something simple like this. 410 plus, oops. Oh, come on. 410 plus 10, and you could put the equal. And I suggest you do this on the side because when you generate the search, it will erase it from here. So you're better to open up something like the Notepad and put your problems in the Notepad, and then you can copy it later and paste it into your final format, so they will have the problems. And then let's say maybe you want to go 95 plus 10. And let's add another one. And then over here, you just add the answers, generate your search, and now you have a fun puzzle for your child or your student to work out the math problem and then find the solution. Now, right here, you cannot see how the answers are set up, and you have two choices of how the answers can look. You have a solution 1, where it kind of has the more circular, or solution 2, which kind of just highlights the particular color. Well, the thing is, you might want to make sure before you download what the solution looks like, because maybe you want it to not be all going. Sometimes the puzzles get generated and it seems like the answers are all going one way. You want to make sure it's a mix of the two. You can just, whenever you click the generate search, you'll know really briefly that you'll see sort of the answers, and it's really quick. That's one frustration I do have. It would be nice to show the answers so that you can make a better determination of whether or not you like it. Be a nice little button. That's one thing I would recommend, is to add here the ability to click the button, and like you can turn the diagonals placements on and off. It'd be nice to just be able to click the button and have the answer show here, and then unclick so that you can go back and hide the answers. But for now, the solution I found is just sort of generate the search and look until I kind of find one that I like, and then I just come down here and I can download the solution, and just really quickly it highlighted. Let me download the other solution so you can see how it looks, and then download it as a PNG. Now, here's another. I don't know if I'm alone in this, but for some reason, I have to click this twice to get it to download. And if I come in here without refreshing and make changes, I will have to download this again, because for some reason, I don't know if it's just the fact that my computer is having issues, but the first puzzle that I will download, it will be off. It won't be the correct puzzle. It will be a different puzzle, and so I have to download a second time. As long as I keep that in mind, it's a little extra work, and it's kind of frustrating. But like I said, I don't know if it's just me, because I'm having trouble with my computer. But overall, it's just an extra click at the button, and then I go back to the work. Now, let me pause this here. Alright, so I went from the Puzzle Publisher dashboard. I'm over here in Canva now, so I can show you how the results would look. Now, here are the two different types of answers. This is when you put the solution 1, and this is solution 2. As you can see, solution 1 is this nice circle, while solution 2, they just fade out the numbers that are not correct and just darken and give the nice bold to the answer. So it's up to you what style you like. Now, here's an interesting thing. This is exactly the size that uploaded. You can see the solutions come out nice and big, and the puzzle itself starts out really small, so you have to kind of pull and carefully just kind of stretch it out to fix the page. That's another little thing that I wish could be fixed, but this is nice because it's very simple, quick, easy, and allows you to start making some simple puzzles. If you just want to go on the top of your head, you don't have to make a list and make sure it's a CVS file or this type of file, and then upload and try to just type your list, and in a few seconds you can have a very simple puzzle. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to create, this is a little easier, so I'm going to bring the puzzle over here. There we go. And I could just then switch this up and show you a quick way that you can, some of the fun things you can do. Now you can do this in PowerPoint if you want. I'm just choosing this to do this in Canva today because I already have uploaded some images from the colored images from some of the coloring packs that I previously purchased while my father was alive. And I thought they would come in handy to make this a little bit more colorful and show some of the fun things you can do once you've made your puzzle. So I'm just going to take this puzzle back and I'm just going to put it into the onto the canvas, and I'm just going to layer this, send this to the back. Now you have this bright and colorful puzzle, and just maybe put this up here, and you can put maybe the solution. Now, if you don't want it that big, just kind of come in and shrink it a little bit, and then you want to come and pull up that number list that was created earlier with the problems, and you can just copy it from off the notepad, paste it, and you have this nice handy math problem. Now one thing I would probably do is go to the elements, get a shape, put this over here, and maybe I want to take and make that shape a different color. Might be nice to have it the gradient. Let's see how that looks. Then maybe I want to make it a little bit transparent. Maybe I want to change the shape to something different. Let's see, box got a little too big, so let's shrink it down. Maybe I would like to make this puzzle a little bit more interesting by going to the elements and maybe searching for a little boy. Let's see. And then I can find a little boy, and maybe he's got this nice question. Yep. And that might work a little bit better if I slide this over here now instead. And then we had this little boy, there's a question, and maybe we put a little text that says, "Help Joey solve the number search by putting the following math problems." Okay. Now we're going to have to find a little place to put this. Maybe we're going to have to shrink it down a little bit. Bold. And we can put the fact we can put a background behind it if we want. Maybe we use this little eyedropper, and so I change it to fix the nice background to match the color of the sky. Then we move this up here. We can just move the puzzle box over. Maybe we can just stretch this out a little bit so we don't completely cover up the cloud. And then maybe we want to add a little bit more interest by putting a few little cute animals in the puzzle. So I'm just going to go back to the uploads that I had, because I noticed down here I have some cute little farm animals. So maybe I just drop in a couple of cute little chickies. Shrink it down. in the background. Let's see if we have let's see. And maybe they're hanging out with the rabbit. Yeah. Just make something kind of cute and fun that gives a little bit more interest. And now, depending on what you want to add, whether you want to add a little bit more, or that's it. Let's maybe he has his Joe has his helpful friend. He's kind of looking back in the background, making sure that Joey's going to solve that problem and complete the puzzle. And now you have this cute little page to shoot for solving math equations, and then as a reward, a fun little number search to make a math word search and make learning math a little bit more interesting. And it was very quick and easy to do, and you can expand the list and make your problems more complex. Say you want to have an addition or division problem where you're going to have bigger numbers. You can just come back to the Word Crazy dashboard and you can just slide this out to make it a little bit more complex. Say maybe a 10 by 10. And do the same thing as before. You just create a list of problems, put in the answers in the word box. And then when you're done, it'll just generate a search. One important thing to keep in mind with the number search is that as you make the box bigger, make the puzzle width bigger, there's more chance for repeating numbers. So like here you can see 007 and here's a 007. So already in a quick few seconds you could just see repeating of the numbers. You got 11 here, or you could have an 11 here. So here's a 12, there's a 12. So the numbers will repeat more frequently the bigger the puzzle. So as you make this width bigger, you're going to need to make not only more numbers, but you're going to need to make the numbers bigger as well. Otherwise, if you there's no way to make a simple thing where I'm doing a problem where I have a 10 by 10, but I'm solving for 99, 55, 72, 12. You can't do that, unfortunately, because it's just there's not enough numbers to not repeat. So you want to make it much bigger so that if there are some repeating numbers, it's not a problem because they are looking for a big number like 6,007 and maybe 39,037, or even potentially with a puzzle this big, you might have to go 60,047 and have 15 numbers to search for. It's a really handy little puzzle for those days where you don't have a lot of free time and you just want to make a quick puzzle. Or maybe you're like me, you're dealing with flare-up and you don't have a lot of uptime to make a big old list for some of these fancier puzzle making programs, and you really want to do something creative to try to relax while you're pain, to distract you from your pain while it's just strong enough that you can't do much, but not strong enough yet that you can't do anything. Well, this is really handy because you can just go over to the software, type in a few words or numbers, make a little answer key in set of problems in Notepad, and then just come back over to Canva, and in a few seconds you have an adorable little puzzle. And if you would like to create a nice little answer page, you can just say maybe duplicate so that you have the same puzzle, and you can delete this and pick which one of the two solutions you like. I happen to kind of prefer this style better because I think it's a little easier to recognize the answer. Or you can just create a little answer page where you put each puzzle one on top of the other. But however you choose to design, you can work by creating one puzzle at a time during your spare time or uptime, or you could make 2 or 3, and you can save it here in Canva, and then when you're finished you can just click the share button and download it as a PDF file or maybe a PNG, and then move it over to PowerPoint to do anything that you want to do there. But it's really, really handy. I find it a great time saver. Well, not so much a time saver. Well, it's a great time saver because I don't have to, imagine all the time it would take to create this puzzle. It would be a lot of work if I had to go in and space out number by number and fill out each row. That would just be too much. In a few seconds, I have a nice puzzle, and in a couple minutes, I have a cute little page that is perfect for nice and colorful for some child number activity pack. You can make some number sheets. You can combine it with some other activities such as coloring pages, maybe regular word searches, word problems, and before you know it, you can have a fun activity pack that's a general activity pack or a math pack. It's just how you want to create what you are inspired to do. If you're interested in getting a program like Puzzle Publishers with its Word Search Crazy, I have an affiliate link in the description box, which means if you should choose to purchase the publishers, I would get a small commission. Let me take you to the Puzzle Publisher page. You can see here you've got there's its little site for getting it in Puzzle Publishers. If you purchase from here, this would give you access to all of their 12 main software, such as the Simply Maze Crazy, Word Search, the dot-to-dot, a graphical search, the robot builder, finish the image, the search it, find it, and more. Plus, you will have some 5 artificial programs such as Plot Creator, Character Creator, Story Outliner, Dinosaur Names. You get unrestricted rights to use this. I've used this to make some of my activity packs. I've used this to make some of my Bible videos, which is something, if you like, I can show in another how I do it in another video. They have a Facebook group where you can go and ask questions. They have training videos that you can watch where the maker puzzle publishers go step by step to show you how to use each program. It's $19.97 a month for a monthly subscription. You can cancel at any time, so the nice thing is you can check it out for a few months, see if you'll like it, and if in a month or two you decide that it's not something that you would use, you can cancel your subscription. Like I said, I like the program. I find it easy to use. It's great for me to get in there on a day where I just don't feel like doing too much, but I want to be distracted from the pain. but I can't quite concentrate on a really big project, I can come in, make one or two puzzles, take it over to a place like Canva, and then just start designing and enjoying that process so that I'm distracted from the discomfort. I do have a couple other programs that make number searches, but like this one where I can come in and one like this Puzzle Book Mastery, I like this one too, but because here I can come in and I can make a number search, but what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to, like, here's 20 number searches, I click make a puzzle, and see you have an already made puzzle with far more complex numbers, so it's not going to allow me to make that simple puzzle like I did that's perfect for making a child's math activity pack or travel pack, learning pack, journal pack. I couldn't do that with this. These numbers are far too complex. This is way too big of a puzzle for something as simple as like that. So it's great for making a number search book, but if I want to do something creative like we did here, I could not do it with that program. I hope you like this video. Sorry for the nerves. It's the first time I ever tried something like this, but I figured that right now I have a whole bunch of videos in the queue to edit, but our allergies have been all messed up. No one is feeling well. My mother's been with severe asthma, so I just been waking up multiple times a night to make her go do a breathing treatment. So I just haven't had the energy to edit any videos lately. So I figured since my camera, which it still does not recognize the external camera, so I can't record my face or anything like that, but it does recognize Camtasia's camera. Said, well, let me give it a try. Maybe this video will be helpful to someone who would like to be able to do a project like this. And they're like me, they don't have that much energy. Maybe this will be helpful for them so that they can realize that yes, they can use a program like this in Canva and quickly create something. I did this video while laying down on the sofa with my head propped up on some pillows. So yeah, it's really handy. It's great for someone who is struggling with health issues but would like to do something like create activity packs and books to sell on KDP, Etsy, and I know there are a few other sites that you can sell on. If you would like to check out the whole program, I have the link for the entire, where you can get paid basically $20 a month, and you have access to the entire site. Or if say you're interested in something like the Maze Crazy, I have a link where you can, for a one-time price, purchase the program and you have access to it for life. Unfortunately, I do not have a link to purchase the word search as a standalone product. So that's unfortunate, but it is included in the general $20 package for package for $20. And like I said before, it is an affiliate link, so should you choose to try it out or purchase one of the other puzzle publisher one-time products, I would get a small commission on that purchase or on that monthly fee. So if you're interested, it's a great way to help. By using that link, it's a great way to help me and my channel to grow. Like I said, I apologize for the nerves. This is the first time I ever tried doing anything like this, but I hope it was helpful and gave you some insights on how you could quickly do a project like this and who knows what you can think of to do. There's so many things you could do. It's only limited by your creativity. Until we meet again in the next video, God bless you and may have a good day.